Hello everybody, welcome back to Frontier Mentality. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you're continually just stocking up canned goods, dry goods, so there'll be 5 cans of meat, 5 cans of vegetables, and 5 cans of fruit, because we all need that sweet treat to help us go on. Another good thing to be stocking up is instant coffee and tea. You can stock up probably a year's worth of regular coffee. It's better to do it in the bean form if you're stocking up. But this video is not really about that right now. This video today is about EMP Shields. I was able to get a promo code for the channel. So that means you will get $50 off of each device that you choose from. What does an EMP protect? It protects your home, it protects your vehicles, protects your radio, so that CB radios, ham radios, and handheld walkie-talkies if they're within your home. I think they even have smaller devices just for the ham radios, so you can look at that. If you have solar on your homes, they have a device to protect your solar. If you have a generator on your house, they have one to protect your generator. If you have an RV, a motorcycle, and watercrafts, all boats, and anything that has a motor, so your what are those things? Jet skis. This can protect it. So it also protects 100% guaranteed, backed. Now this is just for the lightning. Is backed by 25,000 insurance policy. They have all this on the website, so you can go back and you can check. I also wanted to touch base, because I also said a CME. That is a keratin event that is from your sun. It usually hits somewhere on the planet every 150 years. We have been seeing solar flares popping off the sun. That's like how way down here in South Georgia, we were able to see the northern lights. And some radio frequencies might have been messed up, might have messed up some GPSs during that time, but not to the catastrophic levels of not being able to get home because of your car. So when I'm talking about that, your car, any new modern age car from the 80s till now, are have some type of computer chip, or most of them. Y'all have those touch screens in your car. You know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. So modern cars from the 80s up would not run. If an EMP happened over the United States, or the sun put a bad flare out, it would stop your vehicles. No gas. It doesn't matter if your car is completely full. If an EMP or the solar CME hits, you're not going anywhere. Unless you have an EMP shield in your vehicle. This can save your life. This can get you to your home, to get your family. If you live in a city and you've got a little cabin out in the woods somewhere, or out in the country, and you need to get your family from population area to less population area, instead of walking, this can get you there. As long as you have fuel in your car and you have the EMP shield in your car, you can get there. The price is a little expensive, but I think of it like this: it's an insurance policy. If an EMP happens, I know I'm good. I can get home. It's just the same. Like if you wreck your car, you're glad you got the insurance because it's going to pay to get that car fixed. Same difference. Okay, in the weeds a little bit. Let's bring it back in. So an EMP is an electric pulse. It's an attack that involves releasing a burst of electromagnetic energy, disturbing or damaging electronic systems. This can be caused by a nuclear direct energy device. EMP attack can range in scale from local to region to continental. With this high altitude nuclear detonation being of particular concern, while not harmful to people. That means like if they're shooting it up in the atmosphere, if they shot it over the top of the United States, if they did it like in the middle over Kansas or something, this would rain down, but it only affects electronics. It's not people. So it comes down and your vehicles stop working. Our grid is so outdated, it's going to fry those wires, probably catch some of those wires on fire, which could be bad if you don't have one on your home. If it's traveling at such high heat and you don't have your house grounded, you're probably going to be camping out. Just saying. So it says while not directly harmful to people, EMPs can disrupt electrical infrastructure and daily life by causing widespread outages and damages to your electronics. And electronics goes everything from your refrigerator, your freezers, your air conditioners, the water supply. At the big companies, they use power to clean your water. It's important to have a Berkey or Alexa Pro or something to help filter your water so you have safe drinking water regardless. So here's a test for everybody that you can do. And I mean, still really cool enough to do this right now in the South. Go outside, do it on a weekend or something. Flip all the breakers off except for like your refrigerator and your deep freezers. You should know where those plugs are in your home. But cut off all your lights. So no TV, no internet, no nothing for 3 days. Write you a note. Take notes. What would make my life easier knowing I don't have power anymore? Board games, stuff, reading books, whatever. Something to entertain you, because that can be a highly stressful to some people. Some people, it's probably a really good break. But so you would think about sleeping outside or opening your windows and any way to do. So that's just a little practice run. Okay, now if a CME happens, like I said, that's caused by the sun. It's called the Keratin event. Here's your homework. Happened in 1859. There's way more research, but I'm just going to touch a little tidbit of it. It happened in September, was considered the most powerful geomagnetic storm in record history, causing fires from the telegraph system and sparking fires. So in 1859, San Francisco burned to the ground because the wires got so hot on the telegraph wires, and when it touched the buildings, and when you're in big cities, buildings and apartments, everything's stacked, and if those places are not grounded properly, there's going to be fires. So yeah, and another thing about the EMP, they tested in Keystone. That's a military thing, and they tested for E1, E2, E3, and it passed. And this is like milliseconds within a second that it protected. So it's really good. I believe in it. I believe it's going to save people's lives. Like I said, if you live in a big city, it's going to help you get home or to your designated place. Some people call it bugging out. But if you got a RV out and you're camping and that's going to be your retirement property, go ahead and start building that property up a little bit and securing it. Might put an EMP shield on my RV out there if you had one. I don't, but I'm just saying, I know the people that live in big cities are trying to find quieter places to live, or if you're doing a shed to house, tiny house, put one on those as well. Okay, so for starters, we pray that never happens. It's an insurance policy, like you have insurance on your car and your home. You pray your house never catches on fire or gets blown away in a storm. Same concept. There's an extra step to protecting your house from burning down. So if an EMP or CME to the magnitude happen over the United States or Europe or wherever you are watching, it would take, for us in the United States, it would take up to, I think China and Taiwan makes the conductors and stuff. It would take several years to build them, and it takes 6 months to ship over here on a boat. So the people that's done these studies say it take up to 2 years, and I guarantee you, people, they'll be starting with the big cities or big areas probably first, if anybody's left in them, or small towns or whatever, before they'll string that out to your house. So y'all need to get prepared. The best way to prepare is prepare that you're not going to have power. Ways to purify your water, have shelf-stable food, which is your canned food, or canning your own food. So yes, I need everybody to please stay safe. We're in crazy times. And if you listen to news, it just makes you more crazy. I don't listen to news much. I do about once a week, try to catch up, see what's going on. But anywho, promo code is small f, small m, lowercase f, lowercase m, 25. This will get you $50 off each device. And they are having a sale now at empshield.com. I will leave the link in the description and also in the chat. So look for my chat. I always correct myself too in my chat. So if I notice, because I don't edit my videos, if I notice I made a boo-boo somewhere, look in the chat. I always apologize because I'm human and I want y'all to know I screwed up. But this time I wrote it all down. So please hit like, please subscribe, and please share the video out. I believe this one is a really important one to share with your family and your friends. If you love your family and friends and you want them to be protected, let's say you're the person that lives in the country and your family lives in town. You might be getting all your stuff ready and then they're coming to you. There's safety in numbers. There's safety in tribal. We may become a tribal nation once again, but yeah. So everybody, 5 cans, 5 meats, 5 vegetables, 5 fruits. Get your shelf stocked. Let's see, I started in March, April, May. You should have 3 months worth of food on your shelves at this time for 2 people. Or the 5 cans will do 2 people for 3 months. So if you got bigger families, multiply that. So please stay safe, please get ready, and please stay prepared. Frontier Mentality signing out. Y'all have a blessed week.